Hi there, Cancer. This is Tina from Daydreamer Tarot. I hope you're having a great day. Thanks for joining me for your general reading for the week of April 17th. Before I get started on your cards, Cancer, I want to say I'm doing a draw for anyone who has subscribed or does subscribe to my channel by the end of April and likes my video is going to be entered in a draw for one of 5 personal readings. Okay, it's my way of saying thank you for all you wonderful people who have subscribed, so I really appreciate it. So let's get moving, Cancer, for your week. You've got some really nice cards when it comes to your material world, your work, you know, the way you make your money, and also love, also emotions. So let's get going. You've got the Nine of Earth indicating the overall energy for the week, enjoying life's little luxuries, spending quiet time alone, successful self-employment. This is a card that shows that you are feeling, just like it says, you're feeling really comfortable, really content. You may not have, everything that you want. We all always want something more, right? But you are appreciating. It's a mindset thing as well, where you're appreciating what you have, and you're feeling you're feeling happy and like you're in a good place. Okay, so that, this is a card of someone who is well off, both materially and mentally, emotionally. Okay, so a great energy to have as you get into the week of April 17th. You've got, for the beginning of the week, Cancer, you have release, which is the death card, okay, clarified by the Three of Wands. Now, the death card is the end of a phase or situation, spiritual transformation, time to move on. Now, this can also be a Scorpio that's important to you this week, okay? And with clarified by the Three of Wands here, which talks about, expansion, travel, teamwork, commerce. But with the death card, I really get the sense when we're talking about time to move on, a big change in your life that has just recently happened or is about to happen, Cancer, a big change that's making you think about life differently, possibly moving on to you may be moving somewhere else abroad, possibly for work or for, you know, uh, looking into doing something completely different in your life, okay? This could be a thought at the moment, but with the death card here, I get the sense that it's even more than a thought. This is the end of a phase and the beginning, of course, of a new one, right? So yeah, you've got an ace here, and I'm going to jump right over here right now because we're talking about beginnings. You've got an Ace of Wands with the Ten of Water. So with this change, with this ending, you've got this new beginning here. The Ace of Wands being a new project, something that inspires you and urges you to create. With the Ten of Water, which is a Ten of Cups, it's a beautiful emotion, like full emotional contentment. You're at the 10 here, you're at the top of the suit where you're just feeling, content, rewarding family life, your emotional and material needs are met, trustworthy relationships. So with the ace here, whatever this project is, I definitely feel like it's something that is making you really happy. You may be at a point in your life right now where you're feeling so comfortable. You've done what you've needed to do. You've from a financial perspective and just like your life in general, like you've paid your dues, that you're going to do something now more. I don't want to say selfish because you're not a selfish person, but more something you've always wanted to do, and you feel the time is right, and you feel you've put everything in place. You've made people around you happy, your home, your family, you've done what you needed to do. The relationships are built, and it's time for you to focus on yourself now. Okay, so that's this week. You have in the middle here the Two of Earth. and the Seven of Swords. Now, these are a little bit more challenging, but what this talks about is the Two of Earth is too much going on at once, the need to make a decision, consider a more playful approach, okay? And with the Seven of Swords can talk about running away, dishonesty, theft, okay? And it could be that, you want to make this big change, but there could be somebody that's not agreeing with you, or they don't see that you're doing the right thing. They're trying to talk you out of it. They think that you're running away. Somebody could be, maybe you are kind of running away. Maybe I think you're in a good place, but you're treating yourself. You're doing this new project, and people are seeing it a little bit like not foolish, but why are you doing this when you have everything you need at home? And then with the Ten of Water, why aren't you satisfied? Get a lot of that energy here with these cards, Cancer. So consider a more playful approach, the need to make a decision. So this week, you've got all these things on your mind to make this big change. I get this sense, really, like I'm saying, you want to treat yourself. You want to do something you've been passionate about for a long time. Could involve going abroad, moving somewhere else, but temporarily. And there's people around you that may not be really comfortable with that, wondering why you're doing that when you've got everything you need. Having said that, in your position here of the energies and feelings of people around you, you've got the Five of Earth, which is fears surrounding money, the wisdom to accept help from others, uncertain self-employment. Now this ties in really in big time with this row here, talking about how the energies of people, how they're feeling. So I definitely see people around you this week, wondering why you're going in this direction, and there's fears. They're afraid for you. They may be afraid for their own comfort. You probably a breadwinner who a lot of people are depending on, Cancer, and change can be very fearful to people. So just keep that in mind as well. I know you're a compassionate person, but keep that in mind. If people are acting this way, it's because they're afraid, okay? You've got in the energies, and sorry, I meant to say as well, clarifying the Five of Earth, you have occupation, okay? So feeling that, fear surrounding money, you're making this change. You may be leaving a job that seemed very secure and maybe a little ho-hum and boring to you, or you've been doing it for so long that you need a change. And the fear that these people have, or this person has, is with regard to your change and leaving this behind. The Eight of Earth is the energies and your feelings, Cancer, and its skilled work is rewarded, learning all there is to know about a topic, going back to school. So yeah, this is that change, possibly moving away to go to school, something creative, something different, a passion project. You are just loving this idea, and it makes you feel this Ten of Cups feeling where this is something you've wanted to do for a long, long time, for some of you, okay? Now you've got the House card. The House card is clarifying your Eight of Earth there, and this could be changing residence. This can be buying a property, or it can be changing residence. So again, if you are thinking of moving away for school, for work, that big change, then this would be you moving somewhere else temporarily, or perhaps buying a property somewhere else. Or it also can be working in real estate. So when we're talking about, it's clarifying a card here about skills. You may be deciding to go back to school to go into something related to real estate, whether it's being a real estate agent or invest something about investments or mortgages, that kind of thing where it revolves around property. Okay. Finally, but you do have beautiful cards, and I talked about love before because around this story this week of this change, you also have some lovely cards. And the lady here, the lady, because it's a general reading, can be a female or male. This is someone coming into your life or who is already in your life, and it's a clarifier to the 9 of water, which is your wish comes true, concerns fade away, a love of life. Now, this could be someone that's really making you happy in terms of relationships, in terms of love, Cancer. I hope so, because these two cards together just are beautiful, and it's a flowing, just the imagery here, it just makes you feel like, the emotion and the happiness and the joy. So it could be a relationship. It can also represent you as the person here being very happy with a love of life, the direction that your life is coming in. This is the wish card in traditional tarot, the 9 of Cups, okay? So your wishes are coming true. You are feeling on top of the world. And I'm telling you, you have, with the 10 of water here and the 9 of water, these are beautiful cards. Excuse me, these are beautiful cards when it comes to your emotions this week. So you're feeling great. Your final outcome is another cup card, the 4 of water, missing an opportunity, discontentment or boredom. Open your eyes to the possibilities. Now, this is a real contrast to some of your other cards you have here. But what I think it's telling us is, as a final outcome, is there's a lot of possibilities. This is a reading of 1 week, okay? We're not talking months or years here. So there's a lot going on in 1 week. But, you could also be torn between going for this opportunity that takes you elsewhere and staying for someone who means a lot to you. I really get that sense as well, Cancer. So, when that happens, you could make a decision that you feel like you've missed an opportunity one way or the other. If you decide to stay home, this person does not want you to leave. Stay home so that you can stay with this person, or you don't take that new job because you stay with them, whatever the case may be. It's a hard pill to swallow, because even though you love the person, you are giving up an opportunity. And to me, it seems like an opportunity here that really means a lot to you. Okay, so that's what this represents. I think if that's the case, you will feel like you have missed out on something. You're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. However, having said that, Cancer, you have a lovely week with great cards, and you are feeling on top of the world, and you have great things around you. You have great people around you, and you have possibilities, options for you as well. Okay? So thank you for staying with me and joining me, Cancer. Maybe a Gemini will be important to you this week. I don't know. But if you did like this video, please like, share, subscribe, and comment, and you'll be in the draw as well. Okay? Thank you. Take care.